So Ben Johnson revealed what he believes is going to be the Bears' identity, and his answer will probably shock you because it did shock me. Let's talk about this, people. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Please make sure to hit the bell icon so you are, in fact, notified every time I drop a new video, guys, because I do so very often. You don't want to miss out. So go ahead and do that now, and let's hop right into this, people. So Ben Johnson, head coach of the Chicago Bears, of course, was with Jeff Joniak in an interview, and he basically was asked about the identity of the football team. And I thought Ben Johnson was certainly going to go with his, comfortability with being an offensive head coach and kind of embracing that aspect of it. But that is not at all what he said. Here is what he basically said, and I quote, "When you look at the history and tradition of the Chicago Bears football, that's what the best teams have been about: the violence, the monsters of the midway, the great defense. It's embracing the elements, and that's what we're going to be about." End quote. Whoa, okay, Ben. You are going all in on what the Bears tradition, the Bears past has been about. You are not coming in here and saying that our identity is going to be an offensive-minded team and we are going to be playing fast. We're going to be, kind of scoring a lot of points. Now, look, he is a head coach of the team. He's not the offensive coordinator. So he obviously has to take into account the entirety of the team, right? Not just the offense, but the defense, special teams, etc. But the fact that he leaned all the way into the tradition of Bears football with great defense, embracing the elements, and being the monsters of the midway, man, Ben knows how to work a fan base here, man. He knows how to work a fan base and how to get a fan base on his side here. But in all seriousness, people, here is what I believe Ben Johnson meant by that. Ben Johnson does not want to have a soft football team. All right? What do I mean by that? Basically, Ben Johnson is saying we are still going to be a violent, nasty, tough football team, but we're just going to be able to put up a lot of points, and it's not just going to be one side of the football. That's been the history of the Bears, is we have been incredible, tough, nasty, just get in your face, elite, but only on one side of the football, the defense. The offense has left a lot to be desired, but Ben's saying, hey, even on offense, we can be all of that, right? We can be physical. We can be violent, because you just do not want to have a soft football team, because that's just not going to lead to a lot of success. You even take a look at Detroit, right? You had Ben Johnson as the OC, right? You just had to worry about the offense. But the team took the culture of the head coach and Dan Campbell, right? Tough, right? Talking about biting kneecaps. Like, say whatever you want about Dan Campbell, make fun of him if you will, but clearly that worked. Now, they didn't win a Super Bowl, but they've gotten damn close, right? It hasn't worked out for a variety of reasons. They did collapse against the 49ers in 23. They had injury issues last season. They also had 5 turnovers against the Commanders. So, they obviously haven't been able to get done the playoffs, but it has not been due to a lack of physicality or toughness or whatnot. I don't think you would look at the Lions team and consider them soft. Now, some people have problems with Jared Goff, right, as far as his ceiling as the quarterback and how far you can get with him. But the overall culture of the team was not soft. It was a physical football team that was tough. And that is what I believe Ben Johnson wants the Bears to be. It's do not lose the elements of what makes the Bears great. Because as much as, you want to deny it, you basically, embrace what the city is like, right? Chicago's a blue-collar city. You're not going to be out here trying to be a cool West Coast chill type of vibe with the team, because the team, or at least the good teams, embrace the city that they play in. So that's basically what Ben Johnson's doing is, hey, for us to be the most successful team we can be, we got to embrace the culture of the city, and we got to play football that way. But I'm going to make sure that the offense is really, really, really effective and really good as well. And I believe the physical, tough, violent part of the offense is going to be a smash-mouth running game with play action that's going to be built off that, so that you can have those explosive down-the-field plays. All right, so it's going to be a big run game emphasis for Ben Johnson with this culture and identity that the Bears are going to have. And off of that, you're going to get that incredible passing game, because it's going to be a lot of play action. So overall, we're looking at a team that's going to have all of the culture and the identity of, the traditional Chicago Bears football teams, where we're just going to have the modern offensive game attached to it that Ben Johnson is going to bring. So the man knows how to work the fan base. What can I tell you? Ben Johnson talking about the identity of the football team. I love it. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.